So hello everybody, Carlos here. Sunday, I believe it's Sunday. Yes, it's Sunday. What a week, eh? Had a lot of rain, had a lot of windstorms. I've done a lot of foraging for wood. I've been almost every day going out now, filling up my bike with broken branches. But now what I do is I take my saw with me. I have a bow saw, and instead of trying to manhandle a branch that's too large, I am cutting it down to size so that it's much easier to manage. I'm not exactly sure how this recording is going to come out because I forgot to take my earbuds out, so I'm assuming, maybe wrongly, that I'm recording through my earbud. Anyway, we'll see. If it's no good, you won't see it. If it's good, you will. So now I'm heading down towards Arbutus Cove. This is the absolute closest beach to where I live. And this morning I was out in the rain collecting firewood, sawing, using my e-bike as a work table. (11:30) is my pace per kilometer. Granted, I am going downhill, so that probably accounts for that. I'm not working terribly hard. My heart rate is in the 110s, I believe, maybe 120. But I've already had a fall today, just after I got over a bit of a sore foot from Friday. I end up slipping on the stairs after having accomplished my foraging. Landed on my hip. You know that moss that builds up on pebble dash cement kind of pavement? Well, that's what it was. Moss covered little stones embedded in concrete. So yeah, I came down quite hard on my hip. It's not much fun. All right, well, as the view improves, I will talk less and less to allow you to enjoy the scenery rather than my monotone. That island is San Juan Island. That is the US. That's Washington State. And between here and Vancouver, there are other islands, some of them being American and some of them being Canadian. I think I'm right in saying that all the American islands would be part of Washington State. So this video is already almost 4 minutes long. I think I'm probably going to make it my total submission for Sunday. This is the Running Jackal Podcast for Sunday. So it's a video podcast using my trusty iPhone 8, which has not let me down since I got it. I can hear the water, the lapping of the water. Now, there is a rule about firewood from the beaches. I don't believe you're allowed to come here with a chainsaw. Otherwise, all that wood would have disappeared. All the wood that you can see on the beach has drifted off log booms. Log booms. They still float logs, and they do escape. That's why they're all stripped of branches. They've been prepared for the lumberyard. But when they're shipping millions and millions of logs, floating them in the ocean, some of them escape the log boom. I'm being extremely careful on these stairs because I've already slipped once on wet stairs. So there you go. 5 minutes 43 so far, which is great. I didn't want it to be too long, but I wanted to make it worth recording as my flagship enterprise, the Running Jackal Podcast. Now, this is another potential for slippage, falling off these logs. Most of them are heavier than I am, but some of the lighter ones, you have to be a little careful where you step. High tide is not the best time to walk on the beach, but I thought you might like to see this close up. The water is exceptionally clean here. If it wasn't so salty, I would drink it. All right, now I'm going to take you back up the stairs. Hopefully without dropping the camera or myself. I think I'm going to risk getting my feet slightly wet just for the safety. Oh, good timing. All right. So up the wooden stairs I go. And when I get to the top, I will say goodbye to you. But at the moment, I'm holding the record button on my phone, which means that it's not as easy to flip. I might have to say bye-bye without the obligatory selfie. And you know what I look like anyway. So no big deal there. With this, what it's going to be, 3.5 kilometers. Maybe 4-kilometer walk. I will be finishing off my 600 calories. The first 326 were foraging for wood on my e-bike, and the remainder is this walk down to Beaudous Cove to record my show. Let me see if I can flip this around. I think I can. Just about, So this is the Running Jackal saying bye-bye to you on an 8.5-minute episode of the Running Jackal Podcast. As I zoom in on the little gazebo, I say bye-bye to you from sunny, for the moment, BC, Canada.